Hello guys, Foxwolf here, and today this is just my first video on this new camera I have on my new phone, but that's not the reason why I came here, guys. A few minutes ago, guys, I uploaded a video of not exciting content, which is a mental health video, and technically it involves my life and something happening that's in danger of my father and me. And due to problems and family matters and such, it's really hard for me to not do this. And guys, for the last few days now, I uploaded some horrible content that's not supposed to be exciting content, and technically I have some explaining to do. And guys, the videos for the last few days now, guys, the videos I uploaded were never meant to be exciting content. Never. And I was never going to plan on doing content like this. Guys, originally in February, I was going to upload reaction videos and other types of content. That was going to be great, just like I tried to do in December and November, and a little bit of January. But a couple problems happened. Ever since my computer is getting frozen up for some reason, I have to get a new one and make sure I can get the editing process back so I won't have problems doing the stuff without my editing stuff. But considering I'm not a fan of editing stuff no more, because that's the reason why I need editor friends, and I still am trying to find that. The second reason is, well, technically, ever since having problems with my brother and his mental health, or CTE, or brain hemorrhage, thyroid cancer, I don't know, has turned him into a psychopath, chaotic, and everything that's upset my father, and it's so bad. And he even tried to kill us a few days ago with a bat, like a Greek cricket bat with Greek initials or something, like he got from college a decade ago. And he tried to kill us with that. We called the police, the city police, which the city police didn't help us, and they escorted him out. Technically, I never told my father that they just let him go. He just drove away and went somewhere else, and we were promised to never see him again. He came back a night later at 12 to 1 a.m. in the morning. We shut the door and locked him on, and I actually recorded those videos. The title's called Please Help Us, we're in trouble. Another video is that the state police want our brother to commit a mass murder. And guys, I never want to upload content like this again. You people might think this is all fiction, and I'm sorry for uploading these videos. I'm really sorry. But if the city police and anyone else doesn't want to help us, ever since that mass shooting in a college that happened, I think in Michigan or some state, where a person in his 40s killed a few teenagers and killed himself, like this February, I'm thinking to myself, this is it. And guys, I've actually told people this in comments, that not one time in the history of all 50 states in the United States that there has never been a mass shooting or a massacre that's ever happened in the state of Maine, and it never will. I promise that. Considering the stuff, we did call the police at 2 a.m. They came by, but they had no authority because he didn't hurt us. Considering I upload videos, but they never cared. They never wanted me to show it to them and that. And we just kept him walked downstairs in a garage. Heck, I even did a 40-minute live stream video, live streaming the footage, but sadly the camera turned off, and it didn't turn off. The live stream was still recording or something. The phone died of battery. I tried to re-record it again, but the battery died, and that was it. At 4 a.m., around the time, we still locked him down in the basement. He was going to destroy our modem, which, if you don't know what a modem is a box that connects to the internet so we can get internet. He almost destroyed it. He took out all the plugs and such, which we won't get to that. But still, we even had to call the police again, and I did over-exaggerate over the line when I told them to get the state police, this or that, there's going to be a mass murder. I really did, and they said we could only include the city. The same officers came back, this or that, and then they did escort him somewhere else, because and all I know, my father, he was telling him this or that, to just go somewhere else. He should have never come back. Days later, well, he came back. Now he's living back in our home again. And this Thursday, as long as the snowstorm doesn't happen, we were trying to go to court to get a protection or something in Monday, but there was a Valentine's Day holiday, which we didn't know. We were going to do it Tuesday. No. Wednesday, like today. No. And now Thursday, there's a snowstorm coming. We don't know if it's going to happen. We don't know. Guys, all I know is, guys, I have two things to say. One, some of you people are saying, what is this? Why are you uploading this? Second, are you going to delete this? Guys, I will say this, though. One, I'm doing this for safety, for my parents and my father's safetyness, because of a reason, and I don't want to spread out any of my personal information, because technically there's so much bad information that I don't think people should know, but this is hell, and I don't like it. So, I don't know. The second thing is, am I going to delete this? When this is over, when my brother is gone, everything else, from all the horrible stuff, from this or that, I will delete these videos. But I'm going to keep these videos because if something bad does happen, if we ever pass away or die, I want this evidence and information to come out to the public to point this out. This is not a video of exciting content. Guys, I do not want to upload this stuff again. I don't want to. But because it's for safety of my family, and if the police don't want us to see my stuff and my evidence for this, if they don't want to see it, I have to upload this. And if you people want to say this is fake, go ahead. But I want you viewers to know to be careful, because one of these days something bad might happen. And there is one other thing I will say. One person did say in the comments, which was actually blocked for some reason, and I found it in the YouTube studio, and he actually, I'm not going to say who the person replied because it was blocked for some reason. He replied, "What does your brother have? What happened to him?" Here's the only stuff I'll say. Guys, the information, I will point this out, is that my mother is estranged. Ever since my mother was molested, or RAPE, back in 88, and my brother was born then in 89, 9 years before I was born, and it had to do something with my cousin, a cousin of ours that was taken by the state police a long time ago, and she was drugged, and for some reason it stated that some family member did something to her, and she got pregnant, and my brother lost her mind. My mother's parents, my real mother's parents, they're cigarette drinking alcoholics, and my mother's mother, her grandmother Meme, she's like the Sith. She's the Sith of Lord Sidious, Palpatine. She has this evil mind. She actually has someone named Pierre, a drug dealer type person. One time when my brother was 5 or 4 years old or something, this Pierre guy went to a different state out of somewheres, came back here to the state in a different place, and gave us like 2 pythons or snakes to have fun with the kids and this or that. And it was, and my father told me this. I was never born around the times, thank God, but my father thinks this is what might have scared my brother a lot. And it's even bad because my mother was a smoking, gambling person. She never cared about life anymore, and she never cared about having kids, but she just had them accidentally due to one person that did something to her. And then I was born. I barely almost born because the cousin of mine had to hurt my mother and punch my mother the day I was still inside of her tummy. And life is so tough for us, and it is bad because my mother was going to take me, and she was going to sell me or even drug me for reasons and this or that, and all of this stuff has happened. She even had a horrible, mean attitude. I don't know if she had autism or something, but she did have a horrible, bad attitude. She was a gambling person, and she even had to owe money to the mafia. which thank God, because my mother and my father, they never got married, thank God, because if they did, it was bad. Even my father's grandmother had to tell him never to do it. And I think you people have to be careful. If you have loved ones or something that have ever been in situations like this, don't hesitate. And please, guys, I'm not going to tell any of you people what to do with your life. If you people want to get married, but please take precautions with the families that you're living with or the people that you meet. A loved one, even if you get married, it doesn't matter if they're white or black, Asian, Caucasian, Mexican, Canadian. It doesn't matter who you fell in love with. But please be careful with the attitude, the lifestyle they're in, because technically my father had to take his life and risk it for me and most of my brother, and technically I'm the only one that's still around. And because my brother was going to be an actor in New York, he was even going to he was actually going to be part of a stormtrooper. He was dressing up to become a stormtrooper in the first film of Disney in 2013. He was going to play one of the roles for the 2015 film, the first film of Star Wars, of being a stormtrooper. But my father got sick by a stroke 9 years ago, which he's doing okay today. And then all I heard from my father is believes that my mother and their parents scared my brother, and they pushed him into a horrible situation and scared him. And he failed to become an actor, and now he's back home at the age of 33, ruining our lives. And technically, we can't live here no more to do this. He can't live here no more. And the stuff that's happening, I just want you viewers to please help us, because there's going to be some horrible things happening. And I think for everyone out there, please choose your choices carefully in life. Even if you get married or something, please choose the right choices in life, because anytime now your spouse might take your children away, or this or that, or that you might take theirs. Please, and even if you don't have the right, even if you don't want to do that, I just want people to be careful in life, because horrible things might happen, and technically it is what it is. And when it's all over, technically we don't know who's going to come out on victory. So please, I want you people to please be smart. Don't take these horrible, drastic measures. Take these choices carefully. And I pray to all you people and out there, and please pray to us and help us get through this. And guys, I want to say this before I'll say again. Technically, I'm gonna try to continue I will upload real exciting content in March, but I just want to say I'm sorry for uploading this content, but I had to for my own safety and my father's safety, just so the real people out in the world can understand the horrible stuff that's happened. So please pray for us.